I have a trash bag that you can't see, so we're just going to be honest. It's a mess right there because I'm cleaning stuff up. Got to empty the Frigidaire. It's Manic Monday. So, Manic Monday means I tell you about Tune In Tuesday. But before I can tell you about Tune In Tuesday, I need to tell you that captions are auto-generated. The things I say may be weird, but not usually as weird as what the captions say that I say. So, that is your disclaimer. Hopefully, you can go back and listen. If you're like, whoa, what was that she just said? It was probably a lie, but an unintentional lie. Because apparently I have an accent. Okay, so what we have, Manic Monday prep. We're going to have soup at some point during this week. We are going to have Shyster. I forgot to get stuff out of the fridge. Ranch and French onion dip for the quick and easy sandwich, maybe with a side of soup and some chips and dip. Who knows? But that's what we fitting to have. So I have pulled the meats, not expertly, off of 2 rotisserie chickens, supermarket shortcut. Cat super duper loves to smell it and sit behind me and meow. Don't you, baby? Where'd he go? Was he in there with you? Huh. Move. Oh, here he is. He was over there. Hi. You want to tell the people hi? See, he's excited. Yeah, see, that was probably mean. But he has a bite over in his bowl that he didn't take. So, I'm going to put this in the mixer. He's leaving now. He knows he ain't getting nothing. It's already over there. Oh, he's butt wiggling. He messing up. Okay, so I'm going to turn this on and semi-shred that and get it ready for our soups. One of the soups does not call for chicken. It's a vegetarian-ish soup, but it's an optional add-in, so we're going to turn it down because we don't need to do it for an eternity. Hopefully it doesn't fling any out. There we go. Because we got a lot. There we go. So I'm going to fill up some bowls of that. With that, we're going to quickly try to... It's dicky. I don't understand. This is super duper packaging today. I feel like they were chilling with for the love of all the things. They were chilling with the chicken because it's greasy and I'm gonna have to go wash my hands. I don't have a hand soap done. I need my husband to come in here and save me. Okay. Steam snacks. Try not to touch the things. We're gonna do this. Cat's gone crazy? Hopefully he didn't poo because he knows the poo zoomies sometimes. Okay. I have a trash bag over here you can't see. Do this with our greasy packaging. This is a paring knife. This is a knife I can't pronounce. It is my favorite. We're going to cut these ends off before we prep some mandolin leaves. So, that's a package knife, right? Okay. Our chicken should be done. Dim's as ready as. So, fun fact, I don't like celery. Really at all. What is it, ants on a log that people eat? No thank you, I'll just eat peanut butter, y'all. Just eat the peanut butter. So, I do like it in soups. It's good in, like, if you're doing a healthy juicing of some sort. I don't mind it in there when I can put an apple in there and some other things to cover up the flavor. And oddly enough, the cream of soups in a can, I like cream of celery. So, but I don't like celery. And I don't like celery leaves in my salad. You can ask my mom about that one because she loves to do that. Okay. Let me open some carrots and we'll get this done. And then I'm going to have to run to the fridge unless my husband wants to be a sweetheart and get me the things I needed. We'll see. There we go. Because we're making our dips. When you dip, I dip, we dip. So let us mandolin real quick. We'll put this in the fridge. I would do the onion, but y'all, onion smells like a bad case of BO. If you don't like, triple bag it in the fridge. And I would prefer my fridge not to smell like BO. So, Is this upside down? I'm just dumb sometimes. Here are your dials. This one is Thriller. So you turn it if you want a super or a semi bigger fry dice, and then Ultra Thriller is all the small little blades sticking out. And depending upon thick or thinness are these dials. So the thinner is the 1, 2, 3s. You got some mediums here, and then all the way to 8 would be a thicker slice. We are going to go with a 2. Let's set the bow out. I hear you. Slide this down, open this up. We'll stick this in here, which you just pull it up. It's locked in place. We're good to go. We're pretty shredded. Hit the cabinet. Scuba snacks. Okay. I'm gonna do the bowl. Sure. Xena the Warrior Princess. We threw a little out. Okay. I got this bowl for carrots and celery. I got these bowls for the chicken. Can I do it with whisk tongs? Well, who knows, because they're hiding in the dishwasher. Let's see, are they in this one? They're not. Yes, they are. Okay, they're not where I usually put them. Here we go. Whisk tongs for the win. I do really love these. Well, how many times I've probably told people I thought they were the dumbest contraption when I was like, why would you have those as a new product? And then it was like, oh, these are awesome. And these are 5-cup bowls with our prep in store. Oh yes, told you I was going to tell you about Tune In Tuesday, and then I squirreled into what we were doing for foods. So, Tune In Tuesday is every Tuesday, Pampered Chef or one of our Pampered Chefs go live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And lately, they've been doing giveaways, and sometimes they have like discount codes through 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time on some of the products that they used. So, if you would like a discount code and or to be entered into their giveaways, because if you are in my VIP group, aka the White House Food Community, what are you doing? You hear him? He's whining about something. Anyhow, if you're in the White House Food Community or any parties we have going on right now, then you are likely in some of my giveaways, but not necessarily a Pampered Chef giveaway. I don't know what he's whining about, y'all. Okay, so it's just another giveaway that you can be entered into. If they're doing one, they have legit for months. So, just to let you know, it's usually something good. Sometimes it's a bigger ticket item. Sometimes it's a delicious seasoning or a mix. It's different. Just depends, I guess, on what they are doing for the foods. Most of the time, it's something that goes with what they're prepping or the prepping tools, like a skillet. They've given away a skillet. Anyhow, so you can sign up for the live event from the Pampered Chef website. I believe there's a tab called Live Events. And I always put a link in our Manic Monday preps so that you can click that link and join and get to all of our live events that way. It's just a Zoom, so if you have any questions about products or any of the methods or things that they're making, recipes and whatnot, then you can ask them in that Zoom. Do a little like shaker. Okay. We almost have it all. So we have 10 cups of chicken. Not sure I will use all of it in the soups. I may end up making something else with it. I just made a mess on the counter. Clean that up before the cat discovers it. I'll be mad if he's on the counter. Oh, I know what he was doing. I hear scratching. Oh. We'll get this put up here shortly. I like to take the meat off of the bone while it's still warm. I hear you. You're wanting some of this, aren't you? Was it your own? Oops, I don't know what that was. Ooh. Okay. What is it? I need to find my recipe card for the taste buds soup so I can at least tell you what it is. It's got some white beans in it. I think it calls for cannellini. I don't know how you say that word. I just got the Great Northern white beans from the bushes. Y'all, I gotta get this bowl over here so I can dump it. Not trying to take all your time, but if you were here for the pulling of these meats off the bonins, you would have been like, this is the longest live ever. Okay, so I'm gonna lid these. Set that aside. We'll get soupy bases ready. We'll be all prepped for the week and life will go a lot smoother and easier. So we shall do carrots first. Should we do them at the same time? No, we're not going to do them at the same time because I have a separator. We're going to keep them separated. Legit, I have 2 onions there in one of our produce bags. Y'all, I don't want the fridge to stank, so we're not doing them. Okay, here we go. You may have carrots all over the counter. Listen. I can move that though, so I'm not blocking your view, and I might have afternoon coffee. Hopefully I don't get the giggles tonight. And I think maybe walking around the house howling. We're making a mirepoix, mirepoix, mirepoix. And as always, I love to have a word for our live to enter you into this month's giveaway. So we will also do that. We have some funky shapes that I didn't plan on, but it'll be all right. Do some old carrots. I guess we're going for 2.5 cups. Here we go. What I do like is, while it might get loud, this cuts sweet potatoes, which are kind of difficult because they're usually a harder vegetable. It cuts them pretty well. And then it cuts these carrots pretty well too. I probably should have waited on that. I'm gonna take our celery out and throw it in the floor. I'll rinse it off in a second. Sort of. Okay, so let me get our carrots put in our bowl here. I'll dump it out this side. Whisk tongs for the win. I'm throwing it all over the place, y'all. All over the place. I mean, it's going to be kind of together, but just in case you want to do something a little different, or you don't want as much of something and more of another, here we go. Our celery will most definitely have carrots in it because I'm too lazy to clean all that out to redo things. Just being honest. Oh, I can't believe I threw that in the floor. Is it just one? I swear it was 2. All right. I have carrot celery. Let me scooch that off and stick it in our little trashy bag. We'll lock that in. We'll move it around. Hopefully you can see it. Here we go. I swear I only see one. We'll see. What will this do? Oh, we can turn Thriller off and you can just look at some pretty little slices. Let's turn Thriller off and see what it does. I'm gonna have a little dice. Or a thin one. All right. Here's our celery. Let's move our mandolin. Oops, wrong bowl. There we go. Got our celery. Trying to be fast, y'all, but I think it's not going to be super fast. we'll get our dip going. When you dip, I dip, we dip. The hubs decided to not get me the stuffs. I'm sure he is busy.
What?
I said my darling husband if he'd like to get me the stuff I left in the fridge. Yeah, you didn't hear.
What do you want?
I need sour cream, buttermilk, and Greek yogurt. Okay, so 10 cups of chicken, some celery, and some carrots are done. Some of them on the shelves kind of by themselves-ish. Thank you. We got buttermilk biscuits, not really.
What else?
Greek yogurt. Should be a little in, oh, mayonnaise. I lied, that's not all. Mayonnaise. Thanks, dear. Here we are. Need another drink so I can get the late night giggles. It's one of his favorite things. And I'm using this ranch. We have a popcorn seasoning that is ranch that I most often use on my cashews. I'm going to move this so that I don't knock it off with my rump. Let us grab the Flex Plus. So I'm just going to put it together. Grab a battery. Put it on in a minute. So what I do for my ranch is this whole thing, and I make up the rest of my 8 ounces in mayo so it still doesn't taste bad, but we're adding some protein. It's not in here. Well, snap. Those aren't in here either. Looks like some dishwashers need to be unloaded. That was my hip popping. Okay. Will you just flop out? That would be fantastic if you would. So I don't have to double dip my spoon since we don't have any others. I need to be a better show host and get all the utensils out. It's like it doesn't want to come out of the container. Come on, come on. Oh, got my finger with it. Alright, I'm just gonna double dip. Technically, I could go ahead and get my mayonnaise out. Looks like the hubs used that last because it was screwed on real tight. So, I don't specifically measure. This ranch is not an exact. It's kind of. It gets close. Okay. I'm doing like a rough 3 ounces of our olive oil mayo to 5 point something ounces of our Greek yogurt. We have the measure mix and pour. I would say if you're going to do a creamy dressing in it or like a ranch, make sure you make it a little thinner if you want it to be pourable out of there. So maybe a little less of the solidish stuffs and a little more of the milk. If you have a glass container, don't bang your metal spoon on the side of it. I learned that the hard way. Probably common sense, but I might have broke something off in my food. So here we go. I'm gonna add some. This has measurements on the side, so I need to go up to the 16 line, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna dump in my ranch. Hair in my mouth. And then what I do to my ranch is, which one I'll be eating with some salads and things throughout the week for quick and easy lunches, but what I also like to add is some garlic and herb. I like a little more flavor, so probably roughly half a tablespoon of that. You could add a full tablespoon if you love it. And then I always add some French onion or 3 onion, whichever. Close to a tablespoon of that. It makes the most delicious, flavorful ranch. Let's finish adding our buttermilk. 16, we're almost there. Here we go. Done. See, we're gonna be going fast. put the battery on. There's a little safety button back here. And then you hit this button and it'll go. I'm gonna turn it up. If you pull it up too far, you'll have a splattering mess. Hopefully you can see it's on. There's no perfect yogurt there. Alright, we're good mix. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the battery. That way when I remove the rest, there's like no chance of me cutting myself. And I've got to hunt down a scraper because I like to scrape the bottom of that off, but I don't need to keep you for that. So next up, we are going to make our when you dip, I dip, we dip. So I may have this as a sandwich for lunch. If we have a crazy evening and I don't get to making soup or something, we may have sandwiches with some dip and some chips. What do I want to put it in? Do I have a 2-cup prep bowl? Oh, I have a 2-cup prep bowl, but it's kind of full of nuts. So, we finna go 3-cup. It'll be okay. This is our 4-cup small batter bowl. I love it. I also really like our, let me bang something around. I really like our don't flips. What am I trying to say? Oh, our big one. I usually store all of the Flex Plusy stuffs in there. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Okay, with Greek yogurt to do with it. It tastes virtually the same. Don't bang on side of glass. Here we go. And then I will throw a tablespoon of our French onion in our sour cream. And we will have a delicious, no, I don't want. We will have a delicious dip. And it's that simple. And most of our seasonings you can do that with. Garlic herb. I hear the savory maple makes a good dip. What else? I am sure 3 onion does. It is one of my favorite seasonings of all time. Although this one's really good too. So this is legit just a mixy mix. And you're done. So word for the live. I told you about Tune In Tuesday. I told you how to navigate. There's a link for that. Also, we always have a word, or most of the time if I don't forget, a word for our lives. So I will give you the word and tell you to use the link to message me directly, or if you're not tuning in from the White House Food community, I always try to make sure I include a link to it in case you would like to join us so that you can continue to get or see and participate in the community with our live videos and how to use products and some different recipes and whatnot. Quick and easy ways to do things. If you have a recipe request, let me know. Although I will say I don't cook anything or eat anything pretty much that lives in the water. So if you want to see any of that, I will have to ask my friends because I don't do it. Anyway, word for the live. How about we do, mirepoix is not a good one. Carrot. So we cut up some carrots today. I might dip carrots. So carrot is our word for the live. So you can hit that link and message me the word carrot, or you can drop it in the comments on the White House Food Community stream here. This stream right here. So you may have to navigate over there, but that's it. So we have ranch for salads, French onion dip. We have our 10 cups of chicken. I'm fixing to go to the fridge, y'all. 10 cups of chicken and our carrot and celery ready for soups this week. And I'm not sure what else, but that's it on tonight's edition of Manic Monday Prep. Don't forget to tune in Tuesday. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for being here, and I will catch y'all later.